Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. Owen and Gorath have escaped from the dungeon beneath Sargoth, but there are a lot of Mordhel warriors around here. We are in the heart of Mordhel land. We pop on to the map. Yep, we are up here. So there are some other cities. Cairn over here, Wyke, Raglan maybe, Harlech, Armengar. So we've got 5 other cities for us to take a look at. But for now, let's go ahead and head south a bit. Not quite there. Gorath noticed a circle of holes. Instinct taking over where common sense had failed him, he shouted for stillness. "Don't move! In our daydreaming, we allowed ourselves to wander straight into a trap." And I think we have a new enemy as well. Okay, go with defense. Our weapon craft went up. Alright, this looks like actually one where we can't backtrack. We have to go forward. So, flamecast time. This is gonna hurt us, but, you know, it's fine. A little bit. Ow! That's not good. That's why I have these. I use like half a stack. It's fine. I'm gonna electrocute Owen again. Boop. Now you guys can't cast spells. And down they go. Okay, no, that's about it. Alright, safe for the moment. Okay, all they have are swords, it looks like. So I will sharpen them. Always got to be nice to the dead people, right? What? Quality 0. Hammer. Alright, I'm curious how that works. Gorath cursed. Dead weight, he said, evaluating the armor's hammer. We've expended all of its charges. Might be a good idea to get rid of it. Alright. Might try selling it, just see if it's worth anything at all. Not seen one be listed at 0 before. Thought I'd use some. Okay. And from here, I want to go that way. Alright. Gorath struggled to make sense of it all as the enemy advanced. What? Didn't see anyone over here. Alright, fine. Go ahead and electrocute you. still on defense, so that's fine. Let's knock you down. Ow. Rude. Let's go ahead and get some stuff back. A swing and a hit. A swing and a miss. Haha, I missed me. Cut you down. Missed me. Oh, he's poisoned. Okay. Didn't even notice that. Alright, well, if that's the way that we're going to be playing it, let's get this battle over with a little bit faster. Thump. Garth's strength increased. Nice. Owen is on fire. He's poisoned. Yes, I know. Go ahead and use one of those. Go ahead and use one of those. Oops. Oh well. Not a big deal. Another whetstone. Well, I will go ahead and grab it. Leave that behind. Alright, bodies, what do you have on you? Ooh, some good armor for me to sell off in a bit. Another whetstone, 14 gold. There we go. Another whetstone. Take all of the whetstones. Unfortunately, no weapon craft skill. Alright, let's go ahead and bookmark. Is there something there? It's like it's flipping behind the tree. The animal was dead. Gorth peeled the creature's corpse, being careful of the trap's iron teeth while trying to find enough meat to wrap up into a packet of rations. Oh. Alright, well, we'll probably be resting soon. Gorath. This must be Nallar's rib. The note we found said to put an emerald in the notch at the top. What do you think? Not yet. Gorath shook his head. We have no idea what might happen. I don't think that it would be a good idea. Let's leave this place. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and leave the more valuable one. Gorath took an emerald and carried it carefully to the stone slab. When he was still several steps away, the gemstone began to feel very warm in his hand. And by the time he reached the slab, the stone was crackling and shooting small sparks, as from a piece of struck flint. It was all he could do not to drop it in the dust. What do you mean, snow? Fighting the pain, which was growing in intensity with every inch, he jammed the emerald into the notch atop the stone. A blast of energy slammed him to the ground. Shielding their eyes from the flood of swirling light that was now emanating from the slab, they watched it gleam and pulse, heard it scream and shriek, felt it burn and electrify with blasts of energy greater than a lightning-filled storm. It stopped as suddenly as it began, and still shaking, they climbed to their feet, trying to regain their scrambled senses, blinking to see again, yawning to unplug their ears, stretching to soothe their aching bones. Gorath approached the stone. He was somewhat surprised to find it cool to the touch, considering the tremendous amount of power and destruction it was capable of producing. He shivered slightly at the thought of it, and was relieved when they left a few minutes later. thought I was going to get something out of it. Okay. Is there something else? I don't know, but I'll take that emerald back. Maybe it does something later? I don't see any other items around or anything like that. Alright, it is nighttime. So I think we will, camp now. Okay, I do not know. Well, that is spoiled rations. It's a good thing I took a look. That is a regular ration. Actually, you can probably have that there. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at this note again. Use of the stone is ancient, dating since the time of the original merman Damus. It would appear, however, that a crystal, preferably an emerald, is required in conjunction with Nallar's rib to properly invoke the Lord of the Void. So do I need to... I don't know. Guess we'll find out later. Spoiled rations. Where the heck am I? I should be going back north. Alright, well, we can get onto the road and take a look around to see what else is around. I don't have the, I don't have the spyglass, so that is unfortunate. Sargoth. Okay. Well, let's just follow the road then. There's some corpses along here. And some buildings over there. Is there anything else on that body? No. A lot of bodies here. 17 gold. Who killed all these guys? It is a good question. Possibly one that will not be answered. Just littering the road with corpses while giving me more whetstones. There's one over here. There's one down there, too. So many corpses, jeez. So, private residence. Let's go ahead and bookmark, and then check it out. Gorth knocked on the door, though he was sure no one would answer. The door didn't appear to be locked, and after a hard shove with his shoulder, he was able to force it open. A small table and several chairs adorned the room, along with several small beds. The owners had apparently taken everything easily carried when they left. Take a look around, Owen. Perhaps we shall find something we can use. 9 enchanted bolts. That does mean that I have a spare stack. which is a little bit annoying. Alrighty, well, for now, let's go ahead and give you this note so that I can... Okay. Apparently, the note would be detected. Two rations. Groth pushed open the door of the wooden barn. Inside, he found stalls containing a standard mixture of animals. The floor of the barn was covered with a pungent mixture of hay, etc., etc. Nothing else interesting there. There's another building this way. Groth pushed the door open. Place is abandoned, Groth said, looking around the room. Maybe the occupants left something behind we can use. Let's have a look. There isn't room. Okay, some crummy swords and a crummy whetstone, which I kind of want to take, but I guess I can come back for it later. That is a sentinel ogre. A lot of rations. Clerical oilcloth. I hate that it, like, it'll swap weapons, but it won't swap armor. And that kind of annoys me. Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and use that, get that up to 100. I guess for now, we'll take this. If we get into any other fights, I will do some extra damage. Some torches. A lot of good, just general loot around here. I don't know what these bodies are. Can I leave that? No. Cannot give anything to you. Alright, I'll come back for that. There's a hole over here. 56 silver coins. Can I leave the note here? I can. Good. Who had the armorer's hammer? One of you did. Alright, armorcraft of 17. Whole whopping 1%. Oh yeah. But why not, right? Hey, his armorcraft ability increased. How much did it increase? Just 1%. Kind of to be expected. Let's get back onto scouting and stealth. Alright. So many bodies around here, jeez. It's like after I've visited it or something. Am I healing? I am still healing. Go ahead and use those. Take back some of them. There's some more bodies up here. spoiled rations, a sword, another sword, a hole, one ration. I don't think we can take that. Nope. Alright, I'm not sure if we saw every single corpse that was along here, but certainly saw a lot of them. Let's take a look at these. A lot of rations, too. Well, I will eventually be just running around and looting all of those. It's getting dark. Let's go ahead and take a rest. Just keep you topped off. Alright, well, we got a little side road over here. Cairn. Guess we'll check out what's going on over here. Got a barn. That's a bookmark. Gareth pushed open the door of the wooden barn. Inside he found stalls containing standard mixture of animals, etc., etc. Private residence. No one has lived here in some time. Private residence. No one has lived here in some time. Not a whole lot of buildings around here. There is a shop. Gareth frowned at the door, then turned to leave. "Wait a minute," cried Owen. "Where are you going? Do you know who lives here or something?" Gareth, annoyed, turned around and went to the door. He knocked lightly. "There doesn't seem to be anyone here." He was interrupted by the sound of the door creaking open. The door was to his back, so only Owen could see the pained look on Gareth's face. He turned around slowly. There was instant recognition on the face of the female Moradhel. They obviously knew one another. She smiled at Gareth salaciously and pulled his reluctant form into her house, leaving Owen standing in front of the door. After several minutes, Gareth returned, backing out of the house and nodding. "What was that all about?" Owen asked with a grin. "Nothing, just an admirer. She didn't have much news that we didn't already know. Let's get out of here." "Oh my." It's a shop of some kind. No business here. Ow. Don't take my shops away from me. She is literally the only person living in this area. Gareth knocked on the wooden door and patiently waited for an answer. When the door swung open... Okay, so there's actually two people. He found himself staring down at a small child. Seeing Gareth, his eyes widened. Seeing Owen, they got even wider, and he disappeared back into the house, just as his mother came forward. She spoke to Gareth and Moradhel, as though she knew him, but scowled every so often at Owen. She had the child bring some fresh water, and after a few more words with Gareth, closed the door. "Her husband, along with most of the males in the area, have left to fight with Delican. The females and the children must fend for themselves." Can't call them men? I mean, women? Men and women? Doesn't have to be, doesn't have to refer to just humans. Is it that easy for your race to just leave everything behind like that? Gareth turned to the young magician with magician with a somber look on his face. "They did not have a choice." That isn't good. Right, and... a tavern? Nope, shop of some kind. Okay, a bell rings. Weirdo and Company. The lay of the goods store was comfortably familiar, arranged in such a common-sense fashion that it took only a few moments for Gareth to locate the items which interested him. Alright, so they have rations, armor's hammer, bowstrings, herbal packs, aventurine, that's good. Whetstones, Kultari poison, accounts of Shamata garrison, Anti-venom is good. Will not buy that. 70 sovereigns. I think I can get more back at the other place. You would actually buy rations, but I don't need to. Alright, so I don't know that we're going to get much sold here, but it is a place that we can sell things, so keep that in mind. Don't really see a whole lot else out here. Got another field over here. What's the month supposed to be here, anyway? Hey, a tent. The place is abandoned, but maybe the occupants have left something behind we can use. Let's have a look. Poisoned rations. Poisoned rations. Poisoned rations. That's kind of rude. Kind of rude. You know what? Let's try, can sense vessels. Yep, alright. So that the spyglass basically does that, but a little bit bigger because it gives the whole view, like all of that. All right, it's a Mordell wordlock chest. Fangs. What ranges far and cannot be confined, yet stays in one spot? The correct one will open the chest. Ranges far, cannot be contained, yet stays in one spot. Don't know. Thought. I don't think I would have gotten it. There we go. Alright, 19 gold, 2 swords. Let me go ahead and put this in. Actually, let's put this in here for now. I can leave that. In fact, let's leave a lot of rations behind as well. I don't need all of that. That'll give me space to do some stuff. Okay, so we have a Mordell wordlock chest. We've got 2 shops that we can visit that I can sell some things at. And your weapon craft is up to 97 now, so that's good. So I think when we come back next time, I will have run around and sold a lot of that stuff that's on those corpses. Maybe leave a few more things in here. And then we'll continue on searching this area. Let me actually get those swords. And if I can't sell them, then they will come back here. I hope I can sell them at Sarsagoth. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. You would think there would be more guards on Sarsagoth to prevent us from escaping, but who knows.